fell madly in love. The Filipino women are the best women to have. I shamelessly introduced myself. I haven't stopped smiling since I got here. Yeah, I would take it over Thailand. That was, part of the retirement dream.
Hi, please tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is John Herzog, and I'm from a place called Raymond, Maine, in the United States.
And what brings you down here to the Philippines? Tell us your story.
Well, I've retired. I'm an orthopedic surgeon. I've been doing regenerative orthopedics for the last 20 years. I met a Filipino woman 8 years ago, fell madly in love, and got married, and I have a 5-year-old, which I recommend highly to people when they're on Medicare. They should have a child.
Okay. And I was going to say, and how did you meet your wife?
Actually met her at a convention, which was a stem cell convention in New York City, talking about regenerative medicine. She worked for a company. I just met her, and I'd already gone to the Philippines one time doing some reconnaissance, because I'd heard that the Filipino women are the best women to have to be your wife. I said, I got to go find out for myself. So I was zoned in on Philippines. I saw her. She looked like she was a Filipino. I shamelessly introduced myself.
And were they right about women in the Philippines being the best wives?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that. What's it like being married to a Filipino?
Well, it's just respect. I mean, she looks at me and says, how can I make your day easier? I love you. I'm not used to that. I'm used to having, someone that did not love me. And it was like, I was lucky to be in the situation, apparently.
Yeah.
She was a princess, apparently. But nonetheless, Filipino women, they're very handy. Mm-hmm. She can fix anything. And I'm an orthopedic surgeon. I think, I can put a screw here and do that wiring, but she does it better than I can.
Wow.
And she's a great mother. We've got this 5-year-old now that's turning into be a little genius.
Yeah.
And it's just a great combination between, I'm Swiss by nationality. Mm-hmm. She's Filipino. We created this baby that's just gorgeous.
Yeah, it's amazing. Any problems, dislikes, culture shock when it came to relationships or even the Philippines?
No, actually, this is probably my 8th trip here, and this is the trip where I've come with no return ticket. Okay. I bought a place in this building right here, mm-hmm. and we're living here, and I haven't stopped smiling since I got here.
Okay, that's fantastic. Glad to hear that, because a lot of guys usually want to know like the ups and downs. And what's been the hardest thing to adjust to in the Philippines living here?
Oh, geez. I really don't think anything has really been hard to adjust to. I mean, it's warmer, but, I've been in warm climates. I've been to Arizona, it can be 115 degrees. So I don't complain about the weather.
Yeah.
If it rains a bit, I'm waterproof. I actually swim. I take showers, so I don't really bother.
Free shower, right?
I'm not going to melt like the Wicked Witch,
Mm-hmm. Have you been to other places in the Philippines or just
Yeah, we actually bought a place. We bought a little resort up in Boracay.
Oh, okay.
Which is a vacation island there. We bought a 8-bedroom boutique hotel with a pool right on the ocean. It's on a place called Bulabog Beach, which is the backside, not on the real busy side of Boracay, but that was, part of the retirement dream. We're going to work the hotel and whatever, but since we had a kid, we don't want to live in Boracay. We're going to live here in Iloilo City because it's the city of love.
Yeah.
Do you understand that they don't have words for hate and, swear words in the Ilonggos language? They don't. They if there's a conflict, they're known as peaceful, kind people. And that has been the biggest plus, because everywhere you go, good morning, Merry Christmas, how are you, sir?
Yeah.
And they speak English. That makes it way easier. So I love that.
Have you been to other Asian countries aside from the Philippines?
I've been to Korea, I've been to Hong Kong, but I've been to Thailand. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I put the Philippines like number 1 on my travel destination. Just the sheer beauty of everything and the hardworking, loving people. I mean, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for your wife and child, would you still choose the Philippines over Thailand and other countries?
Yeah, I would take it over Thailand. I found Thailand to be, well, first of all, the people don't really speak English very well. And I to try to learn to speak Thai, it'd probably take me a long time. But it was more hustling, and the environment I found to be a little more dirty. I mean, Manila's kind of dirty, but majority of the people are out there with a broom, you know, they're kind of putting things together and everything looks orderly, and, you know, they don't have any money, but they have a lot of respect for the environment, I found.
Okay, what about the healthcare? A lot of people trying to retire in the Philippines are worried about the quality of healthcare. Have you had a chance to visit any hospitals or no?
Yeah, actually, I've been offered a couple jobs, and I'm taking a job. We're going to set up a clinic right next to Gold's Gym, which is here in Iloilo City, where I'm going to do regenerative medicine, you know, to help people that tear their rotator cuffs or have bad tennis elbow or they got knee arthritis, where I can take some of the cells out of your blood, basically centrifuge them, purify them, and rob from Peter to pay Paul.
Wow.
And repair things. They don't have that here at this time. They do it in Manila.
Yeah.
But my wife also has a skin. I had to wear this. This is her company.
Oh, nice.
It's called CH Skin Glow.
Skin glow, okay.
So anyway, she makes products for women, anybody. I wear them myself, you know, to help repair your skin. The real science behind skincare. She's into that. She's a genius.
Okay.
She's developed 23 different projects or products, and has electronic ways of putting them into your face, etc. I don't want to turn this into a
No,
commercial.
no, this is very interesting to me because, you know, I got knee problems. I had 3 ACL reconstructive surgeries.
Yeah.
And it's like bone on bone action every day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, well, you gotta come visit me. I'll cut you a deal.
Okay, man, good to know.
Okay.
I'm happy to hear that. All right, but this became into, I like this. I'm glad I talked to you. It's funny how we actually ran into each other at the gym. So we'll get into that in a second. But about your wife, I'm curious, is there a huge age gap between you guys? A lot of people think that might be an issue, or are you guys similar, close in age?
Yeah, there's an age gap, you know, and you know, in the United States, you know, I can recall being at a Christmas party a couple years ago where some snotty woman came up to me and said, "What's it like having a wife half your age?" I said,
It's gotta be a woman, right?
"Yeah, I was a woman." And I said, "Well, don't insult my wife. She's way less than half my age, but she loves me."
I think it's a lot of...
Point close.
Tell me about like your YouTube channel or blog. I saw you making something in the gym. That's how we came across each other.
Right. I mean, I've told my wife when I retire, and I've been retired for about 3 months now, that I'm going to have time on my hands. So I have a lot of knowledge about healing from orthopedic things. And also we're going to make a blog about why we moved to the Philippines and how we escaped America, basically. And that's of some interest. We see there's a kind of a surge of people that want to come, especially into Iloilo City.
Yeah.
It's been a growing thing, and we're making investments around here, buying some little properties and things like that. And I'm going along Iloilo City. I think it's going to be a spectacular growth environment. I'll be happy to work here, and I'm going to train the Filipinos on how to do stem cell injections and how to do, you know, minimally invasive things. Use an ultrasound to look at the muscle or the joint or whatever. Put the shot right on the right spot. Just, you know, several drops of your own body's healing fluid, which you centrifuge. That's a whole technical discussion. But anyway, it actually works better than taking drugs or pills or having surgery. And I'm a surgeon. I've done 15,000 surgeries. I have 200,000 patients. And right now, I'm just so happy to be helping the Filipinos out. So that's my deal.
No, you're living the dream, man. A lot of
Yeah.
people would love to be in your position, to be in a position of being retired, being able to help, living their life here,
Yeah.
and having a beautiful family. So, do you think you'll ever go back to the U.S.? Or
No. I don't even think I want to visit right now. That's how I feel, honestly.
Okay.
I saw the United States change. I grew up in an era, you know, I'm old, I'm 70.
Okay.
I grew up in an era where we respected our country, we listened to the policemen, we didn't rob and steal, and we believed that America was a land of opportunity. I saw that flip-flop in the last 10 years, I would say, where it became disrespectful. I mean, look in the Philippines, you know, it's kind of crazy driving here, but people aren't flipping everybody off, road raging and getting ready to shoot them, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't want that. I don't want the hate. And I found a hating environment in my own country. And I'm saying that as an Eagle Boy Scout, you know. I grew up God country and, you know, do the best for America you could, but I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah. That's good to hear, man. No, I'm glad you said that because, you know, lately there's been a lot of negativity as well when it comes to men coming here. But What's your advice for anyone that wants to come here, either to retire, find a relationship? What can you tell men that have never been here?
Well, be respectful. These people are gentle, kind, loving people. Of course, you got, if you go into Manila, probably, I mean, if you're looking for prostitutes or something like that, it's a different ball game. If you're going to try to take advantage of people or whatever, please don't come. I almost don't like to tell people about how cool Iloilo City is, because I know some jerks in America would want to come here and kind of spoil it.
But it's not really a party town, really. I'm not interested.
No, it's a beautiful town where there's excellent food. The people are friendly. Everybody's working and smiling and saying "Merry Christmas, good morning, sir." It's like I'm just not used to that. When I was a kid, I was, but not lately. So I'm just long Philippines. I mean, I'm crazy about it. Of course, if you met my wife, you'd understand why.
Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think of John's experience in the Philippines. And honestly, very intelligent, of course. I mean, you gotta be if you're a surgeon, right? His experience in the Philippines, he seems to be loving it. And I love seeing stories like this and sharing these kind of stories, bringing it to you guys to let you know there's a lot of happy people here. Don't let some of the negativity online kind of deter you from coming here, experiencing the culture, maybe visiting and finding out for yourself the true nature of Filipino people. And let me know, have you ever been to the Philippines? Do you want to come here? And if you do, why is it that you want to come here? Is it for relationships? Is it for the cost of living? Is it to get away from the cold, frigid, freezing, temperatures of your own country? Anything you want to share, if you take your time to write it, I'll take your time to respond. And if you're new to the channel, enjoy that video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.